What is up, guys? As you know, the Browns have released their new uniforms, and there's so much excitement in the air and so much anticipation for these new uniforms that I didn't think it'd be right for just me to talk about these uniforms. And I don't think I'm qualified enough to talk about these uniforms. So I had to bring on somebody who's very popular on Twitter and Instagram, and also is a member of Jagoff Sports, a YouTube channel that's up and coming. And if you don't think she's qualified, she just interviewed Oscar Mercado. She is the fashion expert of Browns Twitter, Miss Gabby Gowdy. Gabby, how you doing today?
Good. How are you? Thank you for letting me join you.
I'm doing all right here. All right, so now we're going to talk about the new jerseys. You can see on screen here all four of the combinations that they're pushing. Real quick, just off jump, do you have like a combination you're liking the most?
I like the all white. I like the all white. Actually, I can't decide. I really like them all.
I'm always a sucker for the brown on the white, like the classic.
I like that
home.
too.
That's my favorite look.
I like the color rush, but I wish they still had the stripes on them.
I actually like them without the stripes. But,
you do?
Yeah, I think they look a little bit better without the stripes. But we'll jump into that. First one we're going to take a deep look at is the home uniform.
Love it.
This reminds me of Terrence West, who used to wear number 20 in that similar face mask. But these are the thing I really like about these that are kind of different from the 2013 jerseys is one, the rounded numbers. I do like those a little bit better than just the square numbers. It just kind of gives it like a unique Browns feel. Also, I'm not sure I'm feeling that like orange swoosh there. It looks out of place, but whatever. It's the swoosh. And the socks. I like that they're finally bringing those socks to the Brown uniform. So I really like that look here. They got some of the detail in here. I like that they didn't play with the stitching and try to get cute with it like they did in 2015
with the drop shadow.
And the orange stitching was really what put it over the top as bad, because like when you looked at the thing, you just saw it. Just oh god. All right, but yeah, I like the stripes here. I wish they would have had some space in between them. I think we're gonna get like a closer look in the stripes, but I like that they have the stripes.
The socks.
Yeah, and it's like a prominent like return of those like shoulder stripes, which I'm for. Like, I think this is a nice like classic. Like, this is like the classic Browns uniform. Like, when I close my eyes and think about all the greats playing in the Cleveland Browns uniform,
you see that
it should be that, not with like orange drop shadow numbers and everything. It looks like a fun time. Look at that.
I like that pose.
He looks like he's not going to fumble just because he has a better uniform on. You know what I mean? So it's like, there we go. That's much better. And thank goodness they got rid of the orange numbers on the jersey.
Yeah.
It was a bad idea.
It's a very bad idea.
It was always a better look with the white. All right, so now we're gonna look at the away jerseys, and I think they did some interesting things here. But let me know your thoughts about it first.
Okay, now that I see it like up close, I like the white jerseys. I really like the white jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks so good, and I like it. I just like it all. See, I feel like on this one, the stripes go better. Like, because those stripes match the pants. On the brown one, like, they didn't match the stripes on the sleeves as the pants. I'm really going in to it.
Oh, this is why you're here.
I'm really going in. No, I like that.
Go all the way.
They like match better, because the other one was like had white in it, and the pants didn't have like a white stripe in it, which I wish they would, but they still look good. No one kill me, please. And no, I like this one. I like this one better now that I see it close up.
I like it. It's almost like they wanted to do this without like having to spend as much money on like changing so much stuff, because like they're repurposing certain things. Like those pants, I'm pretty sure those were like the color rush pants from last year. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
With the two stripes, but they're using as the brown one, which I'm fine with, because like they used to just wear like the plain brown pants, which I thought went well with them. I just thought it just looked. I hate it when they used to go like brown on brown, like back in the day, even with the old jerseys. It just would look really weird, and it's not made to look for that. But that's a much better look with it. but they have multiple looks for the white jersey. The stitching here is just really, really good
Really
stuff
good.
here. Here are I think this is a close up on the white pants here, the little texture that all the ones have, but the orange, the outside orange and then the brown stripe kind of reminds me of just like the classic pictures of Bernie Kosar, like in the 80s when they would wear that all white Browns uniform with like the orange shoes. It's a really clean look here. Here is the look at the all white jersey.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to agree with you. I think I like this. I think I have to see it on somebody because I don't think this gentleman is tall and it just looks different on a taller individual. I have to see Myles Garrett in it. And I'm pretty sure anything looks good with Myles Garrett in it.
I need to see Odell.
Yeah. Odell will find a way to like put like a watch on and make this look really good in this uniform because Odell is definitely going to wear this uniform. And then the next picture,
definitely going to wear it.
The next picture is kind of like a front on shot with this guy, nice dark visor. And you kind of see the numbers aren't as big as I thought they were going to be because from some of the leaks, it looked like these numbers are going to be huge, but these are normal number sizes. Again, it's just kind of the classic white on white Browns uniform that kind of reminds you of, when the team used to actually win games. So,
yeah.
I'm
and
all
again,
here for it.
I like the orange. The orange is, I like it. It's not this.
Yeah, it's not like, I don't want to say it was a highlighter orange they used last time, but it was definitely more of a.
Yeah, this is more like a pumpkin-y orange.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Like a fall orange, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we'll be winning games in the fall into the winter.
Let's hope. All right, and then I really like these with the brown pants here. These look really good. These are.
Oh, that one really does it. That one really does it.
That's gonna look good. That is gonna look really good. Look at him getting hyped. He's excited for these uniforms, just like me. And I like how they put effort into making sure that the stripes kind of had some continuity on this one with the pants. So it kind of makes sense that they brought over the Color Rush pants because it kind of has that same continuity within the brown there and the two orange stripes. So, the way to kind of throw a little bit of flair on the classic. These are really what they should have switched to from 2015 instead of overhauling the whole thing.
Yeah, they tried too much.
Futuristic. Yeah,
they tried way too hard.
And then here's a close up. I think the first close up of all the stripes here, and just
that looks so good.
It's a really clean look. It's a really clean. Look how confident. Look.
Yeah, that's confidence.
Look how confident. All right, and then the Color Rush jersey, which normally people associate the Color Rush jersey with like being the most like out there kind of concept, the most crazy one. But the Browns, they took a different approach to it, and I'm seeing already that it's splitting the audiences. But I'm a fan of it. But before I tell you why I'm a fan of it, let me know what you think of it.
I don't hate it. I just like the other ones better.
You like the stripes better? See, my thoughts on it is that like the stripes really work when you're using that as like a home jersey, like they did last year, because you were just so tired of those like 2015 jerseys. Yeah. So like it looks better like that. But like if you're talking about like kind of a special edition, kind of like a we only break this out once or twice a year kind of thing. I like that it's like kind of like a stealthy blackout kind of jersey look, you know what I mean? Where it's like it's so minimal. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air to like a lot of teams because like nobody's going this plain,
Yeah. See, I would like them wearing that when they play someone, maybe like the Ravens, someone that doesn't have a similar kind of color scheme, not the Steelers. We need to wear the white ones and kick the Steelers. Can I say that? Sorry.
I'll just bleep it out. I think it looks really good when like they're playing a night game too. You know what I mean? Like the Thursday night games or like the Sunday night games under the lights. I think that's going to be like a really good look under there, and it's gonna really look good. Now, if you're buying this jersey like to wear, oh, it's gonna look awful on you, like because it's just like
This is gonna be a brown sheet.
Yeah, it's nothing pretty much. It's just letters, and like people can make bootlegs of this without getting in legal trouble, literally, because there's nothing to like get around. They don't even have the team name on it. All right, so we've looked at these jerseys, we've broke them down, we've talked about what we liked and don't like about these uniforms. So we're gonna go through each one. We're gonna start with the white on white. What grade would you give these?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I do wish they would have tried to push the envelope a little bit more.
Orange pants?
General.
Oh.
I mean, like the orange pants would have been cool. And I might be in a minority with this. I was really pushing for like orange letters with like a brown outline on them. I thought that would look really nice. And kind of give it like a fresh kind of like classic look. So you can have the classic look with like something new in them. Because I do think the orange letters on the white jersey that the Browns had in those 2015 unis were actually like a nice look, despite like the disaster going on around it. But you know, I'm a fan of the white on white. And then we got the classic home uniform. Looks like that's going to be the only version of that home uniform that we're going to see, at least as a uniform that's not the color rush. What's your grade on that one out of 10?
See, I like them all a lot. I'll give this one not as much as the white. So I'll go like 8.5 to 9 on a given day. It would be a 9. Yeah, if you win, it's a 9. Yeah. If you win, it's a 9. If you lose, it's an 8.5. Either way, it's better than before.
It is true. It is better than before. But before was like 3. But these are 9. I would say these are 9. Like these are my favorite. I just have a very like strong connection to these jerseys. Like that. Yeah. I love the brown on white. Like the brown on white, that's just Cleveland Browns right there. It really connects you to the rest of the history of the team. You know, I think that's what we lost when we changed the jerseys up too much in 2015 was the Browns are just like the Green Bay Packers, just like a lot of other teams, you know, the Cowboys, teams that shouldn't be changing their jerseys all like that.
Yeah, you got to keep it simple.
Yeah, they're bedrock, classic kind of like teams, you know. When you're the Seahawks or somebody, you can do whatever with your uniforms because you're not like that storied, but the Browns are a storied franchise. I mean, just what with Jim Brown and his impact, Paul Brown, what he did for the NFL, and so on and so forth. So I am so glad that they're bringing back that classic brown on white. That is my favorite thing that I saw. Honestly, that was the one thing I hope they didn't like mess up. You know what I mean? Like everything else could have been terrible, but they have to bring that classic look back. I've been missing it bad since they changed it. And now we're going to go to this next one, the brown pants with the white jersey. What would you give that one?
See, I'd give this one a 9 too. I just really like the white jersey. I don't know. It's really doing something for me. I like the white socks. I like the white socks. I think it makes the pops with the white jersey. It makes it look better. I feel like it would be better if they had like a white stripe in the sock or something, but I still like it. I just really like the white jersey, and I just really can't wait for them to wear it. It's going to be a different feeling. I'm going to feel much better wearing those than having them wear these. These say, maybe. These say, heck yes.
It's hard to imagine, like, you know, those jerseys, like with the Cleveland on the front, like holding up a Super Bowl trophy. Like it just never felt like that was ever going to happen.
No, it didn't.
Let's talk about the color rush. I think this has split the fans the most that I've seen on Twitter. Yeah. A lot of argument. My mentions are blowing up right now with people disagreeing with my opinion on it. It's going nuts. People are upset with the loss of the stripes. I don't mind it. What would you grade it?
7.
So 7 for the color rush. I can see why people feel that way. I really do. Like, I'm not trying to be dismissive here because it is super plain on the surface. And I think, you know, when people think about like radical change, they think about things like having like crazy designs and like maybe doing something different here with some outlines and playing with things. But I think there is beauty to simplicity. These uniforms, I think they look really good. I think that brown one is going to look so much better once you see some of the actual Cleveland Browns in them. Like, I think once you see like a Myles Garrett in them with some sleeves, some dark sleeves with that's going to look really dope. And I think people aren't really seeing that vision out all the way, and they're just kind of looking at it as a picture or how it's going to look like on the team store, which I agree. On the team store, that's going to be an ugly, like I wouldn't buy it on the team store. I would just buy the old Color Rush or just keep your Baker Mayfield 2017 Color Rush jersey or 2018 Color Rush jersey. I think people are going to come around to that brown, all brown Color Rush. I feel like some iconic moments are going to happen to it, and we're all going to be nostalgic for the Color Rush. And in 20 years from now, we're going to be like, don't you ever think about putting stripes on the Color Rush. We've given our grade. We've dissected these uniforms to death. Gab, what are some of your final thoughts about the whole collection as a whole, and just your thoughts as a fan?
I'm really happy for it, and I'm really thankful that we are not wearing these anymore. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's really all I have until they start winning in them.
I think in all, these are good uniforms. These are a good start. I actually think they're going to release another jersey because they said they had, they said when they were, because everybody's like, well, what about the orange? You know, they had the quote about OBJ saying the all orange, right? But right before that, J.W. Johnson, the stepchild, or he's a step something of Jimmy Haslam. He's related to Jimmy Haslam, runs a VP operations, football operations, football and merchandising. And he mentioned that they were going to have one in their pocket that they're just going to like surprise everybody with.
Road unis.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, and then we're gonna keep those as a surprise, not tell anybody about that, but that'll be in our closet.
Don't do that.
Maybe next year, because I think they're gonna have another one in their pocket, because like they're only showing off 1, 2. The Atlanta Falcons had 4 different like jersey designs when they released theirs, like a throwback, a Color Rush, and then just the 2 home and away jerseys. So I think the Browns are going to release kind of an all orange variant of it, where you will get your orange pants back, because I do think the brown jersey with the orange pants is another kind of like iconic, like Cardiac Kids look that they're going to have to bring back eventually. But I think there's more on the way here.
I feel like another thing, they could probably just like release these ones, have all the people buy them. Maybe we do really good. Maybe everybody loves it. And then we win games. And then next year they just pop out another one so they could sell more.
That's probably what they're going to do. That is almost, I guarantee you, that is what
I would do it.
I would do it too. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you want to get more detailed looks at the Cleveland Browns new uniforms, go to their website. They have a gallery of 50 images. Yes, 50 images of these new uniforms that you can zoom on and critique. And then you can maybe even think about buying a jersey. I think they're donating all the proceeds to a charity for the virus that is going on right now that I cannot say because YouTube will demonetize me if I do. So make sure if you're going to get a jersey, go ahead and get it. They have the rules on the website. And let me know in the comment section down below, whose jersey are you thinking about getting? Are you going to get an Odell? Or are you going to get a Myles Garrett? Are you going to get a Baker Mayfield? Or are you going to be one of those weird people out there going to get like a Denzel Ward or maybe an Andy Janovich or like a Joel Bitonio jersey? Let me know down in the comment section down below. But again, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Have a good night.